Well, hey there, Facebook. All right, it is Wednesday morning, and I was sitting here last night actually when it was dark and it was cold, and I was thinking about how much I didn't want to leave my house, and I was joking with Matt that my goal was to not leave the house for 4 days, and I was doing good, right? I don't think I didn't leave the house since Saturday after basketball. So it was all day Sunday, all day Monday, and then Tuesday, we decided to go out to dinner, right? But here's the bottom line. The reason I'm telling you this story is I am the type of person that whenever we change the clocks and it starts to get dark earlier, and when we wake up in the morning and it's dark and then it's cold outside, I literally become a hermit, and I don't like to go outside, and I avoid it at all costs, and I am perfectly fine with staying inside. I really am the kind of person that thrives on sunlight, that needs the fresh air, that likes to be out and about. I like warmth. I do not like to be cold. Matt, am I not like the human freezer?
True.
I am cold all the time. But bottom line, guys, is this. I struggle with a seasonal affective disorder, and not that I've ever been diagnosed, but I can clearly see a change in my affect in the winter months, and I do really good up until the new year, and once like the holiday season is over, I sort of fall apart. And so I knew that this was me, you know, a couple of years ago, especially when I would work in the basement and I didn't have any lights, and there was not, and a lot of the days here in Western Pennsylvania are really dreary and really drab. And so I just struggled. And so I started to do some research, and I found a couple of things that have really helped me. And by no means am I an expert, but I just feel like I hear so often, and I've been seeing on Facebook a lot more, like I don't have any energy, I don't have any motivation to work out, I just don't have motivation in general. You know, I feel like I'm maybe slightly depressed, and you know, the energy level is gone. And so here are the things that have really helped me, and maybe they will help you too. All right. So the first thing I do is I started taking vitamin D, and I just went and got vitamin D this is from Trader Joe's, and it's just 1,000, I guess milligrams is what it is. And I take one of these every single morning, and I can tell a big difference. I also take B12, and this one is 5,000 milligrams of B12. So I take these two every single day. They've made a huge difference, right? If I miss it, I notice a difference. So I take these. I also take Costco gummy vitamins. So I take a multivitamin, and I take the Costco gummy probiotics every single day. I do all of those. Those are my typical morning supplements. The other thing that I've found that is super helpful is obviously my Shakeology. I drink that every day. It sort of boosts my immune system. It does give me that little boost of energy. It gives me something sweet and rich that I enjoy. So that definitely is a part, because a lot of times why we feel the way we do is directly related to the food we're eating. So maybe you're lacking in nutrients or vitamins that you don't realize that you're lacking. When I went and had my blood tested and had blood drawn, I think it was 2 years ago, I was low in vitamin D. You know, I was low in that B12. I'm always typically low in iron. So iron supplements are good too for you to take. But I haven't had to take that because I've been adding more spinach and other things that naturally have iron in them. All right, here's the next thing that I do. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's called a Sun Touch Plus. It is a sun lamp, and I bought this on Amazon. And on the side here, it has a timer, 15, 30, 45 minutes, or 60, an on-off button. And I literally, when I sit down in the morning, I will turn this on. I read my personal development. I put it in front of me. I get that sunlight, the sun lamp. It does make a big difference, because again, we live in Western Pennsylvania, and there are not very many sunny days. It is gray and dreary and drab all the time, and this sun lamp, for whatever reason, it just works, and it makes a big difference. So I highly recommend you get one of these as well. Again, they are on Amazon, and this one is called the Sun Touch Plus, and I really like this one too. All right, the other thing that I do is I have some oils. So for those of you that work that find that you just don't have energy, or your focus is off. Number one, your diet and nutrition are a huge part of that. So cutting out your white carbohydrates, making sure that you're not eating high sugar, high fat foods, that's all affecting you. That's all affecting your brain power. Also, making sure that you're drinking enough water every single day. Yes, you're inside. Yes, it's cold outside. I drink room temperature water, and I'm perfectly fine with it. But this helps you stay mentally alert. This helps your body, your metabolism stay boosted. This helps you stay full. The more you can stay away from that stuff, the better. The other thing that I do is I have these two oils. One is called Brain Power and the other one is called Energy. You can see them. There's the Energy one and here's the Brain Power one, right? And so all I do is I just put them right here, and put them both on. And anytime I sit down to work, I use these two oils because I have just noticed that it helps me with my focus and my attention. Also, if you really want to get fancy, I bought this other little, it's a diffuser. So basically you take off this back part and there's a little capsule in there and you fill up with the oils in there and then you can plug this into your computer or you can plug it into, you know, it smells really awesome. You can plug it into the wall and it will diffuse your oils. So I put in there that Brain Power. And then that diffuses and I find that it helps. It helps, the blend, it helps, it works. I don't know why. I'm not a scientist, I'm not an oil expert. I just was told to buy these and it does make a difference. So again, if you're wondering what they are, it is Brain Power and it is Energy and they are Young Living. And I'm sure you can get a similar one if you have a different oil company that you know. So these two majorly help. I also over there have one of those the salt rocks. So I have that too. I turn that on while I'm working and that makes a big difference. And then the other thing that I can say to you guys is exercise. Even when I don't feel like it, even when it's really cold, I force myself to work out. It is like natural endorphins. It's natural. It picks you up. And so finding a way to make sure you don't miss your workouts make a big difference. Get a buddy, you know, go take a class if you need to get out and you need to change your state and you don't want to work out in the house, right? Go find somebody, find some friends to lift you up, find something to do, get yourself out of that monotonous daily routine. And I guarantee you that will help to change your state. So anyways, those are just some of the things that have drastically helped me. Just positivity and finding ways to just do my personal development, to stay active in conjunction with all of these things really does make a big difference. So anyways, I don't know if that helps you guys, but I was sitting here thinking this morning, man, you know, I feel blah, but not nearly as blah as I have in previous years. And I got to thinking that number one, I'm sure I've seen many of you starting to talk about this seasonal affective. So I know you're being affected by it. So I hope that this helps you. If you start doing all of these supplements now, I guarantee in a couple of weeks, you'll start to feel better too. All right. Okay, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.